What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Finna get this thing started, situated, man. Trying to see who all gonna join up, load up. Whether that's through Discord or through Twitch. Either way, don't really matter. Just trying to give people time. I know people be having stuff going on in their lives. But it's good, man. It's all the way good. Shout out to my 2 viewers, man. Ain't no ads on, so nobody should have no ads or none of that. I cut them off so that way everybody got time to hear talks and all of that, and they ain't missing out on nothing. The Discord and my panels, if you trying to join in on the voice part, you just gotta click my Discord panel. It should take you directly to where I'm located. The topic is relationships. When is enough enough? But that's it, man. Shout out to EDL Coop. It's my brother right there, man. He tuned in. He live. Every day live. You feel me? He in this thing. What's up,
Can you
bro?
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, bro. I don't know if anybody else is. I'm still waiting to see if more people gonna load up or not. I don't know if people are or not. You know how that shit go, bro. But if they
Nah,
do,
they
they do.
they said they was gonna join up.
Yeah, now I know a couple people said it. I just know sometimes people probably was in matches on 2K or on another
I
game
just
or whatever they
yeah,
got
they
going
probably,
on.
I just finished my game and hopped out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give people some time, bro. That's why I try to hit it with a little warning and then all that. But what's up with Coop? How you been, bro? You been cool?
Yeah, I've been good, man. Living life, enjoying it.
On the real, that's a blessing, man. It's a big blessing.
Yes, it is. How you been,
I've been good, bro. I've been cool. One day at a time. Been chilling. Family straight. I'm straight. Shit been cool, bro. I don't got no complaints.
That's all we can do, man. Take it one day at a time.
Yeah, it's been good though. I mean, as long as the family's straight, I usually be straight anyway. Honestly, that's kind of where I get all my energy from. As long as they all cool, happy, and they needs is met, like I'm happy with that, bro.
Yeah. As long as my bills is good, kids and my old lady got food to eat, we good, man. Ain't
Yeah,
got
that's
nothing to
how it
worry
should
about.
be. That's exactly how it should be. That's it. Protect and provide, man. That's it. Yeah, that should be a blessing though, cause we tend to sometimes not even fully think about that shit completely. We sometimes get like it's crazy, cause I was talking to one of my mentors earlier, man, and we was talking about how like everybody be quick to point out like the negatives and the bad and like all the just stuff that's bad, bro. But it's like nobody really pay attention to like happiness, living in the moment of the happiness. Like that don't really get too much like light shed on it. Everybody really just be like on the negative and on bullshit.
Because that's all people see and that's all people hear is negativity. They don't want to pay attention to all the positive stuff that's actually going on around them.
Yeah, cause sometimes we be thinking shit be all bad, bro, and it be like I notice like when we actually fully sit down and process it, like shit be good, shit be on the up and up. Like it don't all the time be bad, bro. But we
Yeah, in
sometimes
fact, your
be just
situation, if you sit and process your situation or whatever you're going through, there's more, like, usually there's more pros than there is cons, you know?
yeah. Oh, shout out to Legend for the subscription, bro. I appreciate you, man. You supposed to be in this thing too, brother. Tap in with this thing, man. On the real, holla. We always got a lot to holla about. So it's good. Yes, I don't know. I know a couple people said they was gonna pull up. We still trying to give them a little time. Uh, I mean, I can't give them too much time because I'm gonna just jump in this thing. But I also want people to have time to be able to tap in and get their devices or whatever they utilizing to get in here, so that way we could build with one another, man. Shout out to Coop. I appreciate Coop tapping in, joining in. That shit mean a lot to me. I appreciate the people that's viewing, whether that's through Discord or through Twitch. I just want to say shout out to y'all completely. Without y'all, I probably wouldn't be doing this for real. Uh, Therapy Thursday, man. I started this so we could all holla, get a lot of shit off our mind, our plate, stuff we deal with every day, stuff we need more knowledge or insight on. Uh, and I just appreciate everybody tuning in, tapping in, man. Uh, each one teach one, each one reach one. That's how I see it. That's kind of like a little motto I live by. And I mean, for me, it's been beneficial for me with my
That's a
journey,
good
my
model,
teaching.
too.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. It's been straight, man. Cause I feel like shit. If some each one of us teach somebody something positive, man, then they take that and teach somebody else it positive. It just keep going and it keep growing. So that's why I believe in it 100%. I used to believe in it in a negative aspect, but then I realized once I switched that shit to positive, it's been a lot more just beneficial as a whole, like within myself, within for others. And so that's why I started doing it that way. Shout out to you, Talk. I see. Shout out to Dunk too for the biddies, man. I appreciate you, man. Much love, much respect. I know you got my Discord too, Dunk. So if you wanted to share something or have something going on in your life you want to just talk about, whether it's you or somebody else or whatever it may be, man, feel welcome to join the judgment free zone. We ain't trying to judge nobody or nothing. We're just trying to build a cool community of positivity and help people out.
You want to know something?
What's up, brother?
When I was growing up, my granddad used to tell me, you can't change the people around you, you change the people around you. And to this day, I live by that. If the people around me, if y'all don't want to be positive, then y'all can't be around me. Because that negativity stuff, leave that stuff at the door.
Oh
Don't bring
yeah.
me.
It be energy, bro. It's energy. I promise you, it's energy, bro. Cause like, you ever felt like you meet somebody and then you like, bro, we just was vibing cool, like everything was cool, like I could mess with dude, like we straight.
Yeah,
And then you meet somebody else and then you like, I don't know, something up about them. I get a little bad feeling about them. That's energy, bro.
yeah.
100%. And that's really what it be. So it's like we gotta really shelter and keep our energy up, man. And negativity is bad energy. So that's why it's like you can't be surrounding yourself with or around those type of individuals, man, because it'll hinder you completely.
Yeah, it sure will. It sure will. It's wild how before, like, 2022, I was a whole different person. Now I sit back and I let things happen around me, and then I just observe. I sit back and I observe. You know what I mean? And at work, I just let it happen because at the end of the day, I know God got me. God got my kids, and I'm just live my life straight narrow path. Go to work, come home, be with my kids, be with my family. That's all I want, honestly.
Absolutely. I mean, that's all we really need, man. As long as our necessities is met. I mean, of course, we gonna have wants. We humans. We gonna have some stuff we want or may want to get eventually or whatever. But I mean, that's just some human stuff. But I mean, as far as our basic necessities is met and our people straight, bro, we can't really ask for nothing more, man. I get a lot of joy just out of smiles on my folks' face. As long as I see them smiling and they Chuck E. Cheesed up and there really ain't no tears, I'm cool with that. Like that really gets you by, bro.
Yup, it sure will. My kids is happy, my girl's happy. We good.
Absolutely,
Shit.
100%.
They happy, I'm happy.
On the real. The topic though. Well, first I'm gonna start off with highs and lows, man. I'm gonna start off with some highs and lows, man. Since Coop the only one in this voice thing, man, I'm gonna start with my high and my low. I'm gonna head to Coop, and then y'all in the chat, y'all could type in y'all high, meaning like what was positive or something good that happened for you during the week, and then your low, like something you wasn't really feeling during the week. Uh, so for me, I'm gonna say my high for the week was probably Father's Day. Well, not probably, it was Father's Day for sure. Uh, we went out. I took the family out. Well, really, they took me out, but we went out. We went to Boomers and stuff. It was cool. We got to ride bumper cars and bumper boats, bro. They had the bumper boats. But we was on that thing. It was cool. I got soaked. Wifey and nephew soaked me. Super soaked me. Uh, and it was cool. We got to laser tag a little bit. Got to mess with the arcades and stuff. So it was all love, all chill. Uh, but the biggest thing, the biggest high though was my daughter. She got me a card, and she wrote in the card and stuff. And that shit made a young tear up. I teared up for Shelly. So that shit was a
Yeah,
blessing. And then it was a blessing to just be able to live in that moment, man. That shit was
it be the
cool.
little things, man.
Yeah, cause like Boomers was cool. I had fun. It was straight. Shout out to Boomers and all that. But that shit
That's
did.
how you keep forever.
Yeah, it was way better than Boomers, 100%. Like it was smooth. And then my low for the week. What's my low for the week? My low for the week was what's my low for the week, bro? Damn,
If
my
you ain't
low.
got one, you had a good week.
Yeah, I kind of had a good week. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Yeah, bumper boats, bro. My low for the week. I ain't really had a low this week. Everything kind of been on the up and up for me this past week. I'm pretty sure I have a low. Oh, I do got a low for the week. Oh God, low for the week. I got woke up at like 3 in the morning, bro. That shit was not cool. But wifey was going through some things, and I had to wake up, do my husband duties and whatnot, make sure she was smooth and straight, which I did. She was smooth and straight. She good, everything good. She just was going through some things, but outside of that, that was probably my low for the week. Seeing my wife go through some things, nobody want to see their partner go through some health issues or whatnot. So that was probably my low for the week. But it was cool though, cause she bounced back immediately, so everything was straight. But that shit wasn't cool to go through. But on the coop, what's your high? What's your low?
All right. My high. I got two highs.
Okay, what's
What's
up with
up,
that?
Rebels?
We doing highs and lows right now. Rebel Coop about to give his high and his low, and then we on to you, bro.
All right. My first high, Father's Day, man. Father's Day. Uh, we went swimming. I ain't gonna lie, it's something slight, but it's just the simple fact I went swimming with my family. We ain't did that in a minute, so that was cool. That was fun. Got my dreads wet. But another high, my old lady started went back to work this week. Helping nigga out on some bills. Much love, respect that. Can't be mad at her. She went in a couple weeks early, but she's good and good. My low for the week. What's my low, man? My AC unit went out. Like, it's not out. It's leaking freon. My landlord is taking him forever to come fix it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You know, it's hot outside.
Off tops. Off tops. Yeah, that's a low, bro. You can't be having no AC, bro. That's out. I feel you.
Yeah.
Hey, Rebel, you got a high and a low? Like your high meaning something like positive or something that you enjoyed within the last week, and then your low something negative or something you wasn't really feeling within the week. No, that's Pawpaw. Pawpaw Bear probably sleep on Discord.
Fuck you.
It's all love. Go ahead, bro. It's all you.
What we doing? This is my first
Uh,
time.
okay, so your high, right? Your high, you share something that was either positive or something that was good for you during the week that you enjoyed or liked. And then your low, something that was like negative or something like that was kind of bad for you, wasn't really feeling.
Mm, My high this week. I mean, I guess Father's Day, right? That was this past Sunday.
Hmm.
Got to spend time with some friends and family members and shit. Low. I mean, just family problems. You know what I'm saying? Shit that we was talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it, man. Just kind of balance everything at once, man. Shit, ain't easy. And me being the breadwinner, the provider, the counselor, the protector to 20 fucking people, man, it's stressful.
Yeah, bruh. You gotta do some self care, bruh. That shit do be heavy. It'd be a lot on people's shoulders. I
Well,
know
that's
my
why I'm going. That's
lawyer.
why I'm going. That's why I'm going to Kentucky. I'm gonna turn up with Coop.
For real. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? That's a good look, bro. Gotta do something, bro. You gotta have some you time, bro. Self care important, especially when you tend into everybody else's situation, everybody else's problems, and then you gotta hear them all. Then it's weighing heavy on you because you got it all on your back. So I mean, you gotta. I mean, you the one pushing, bro. You the rock, bro. So sometimes you gotta still have some time for yourself and do some things for yourself, so that way you can stay balanced as a person, bro. Like
Yes,
really
sir.
keep that in mind, bro, because that shit get heavy and hectic at times, bro.
Yes, sir.
And if you break, then shit, the rock can't break, bro. You can't be breaking, bro. You gotta keep it going, and it's gonna be hell at times. It's gonna be good at times. Like I mean, you know that anyway. But just saying for everybody else tuning in, man. Like y'all that hold down y'all families, man. Y'all gotta do that shit. Like I get at times that shit hard, overwhelming. You tired, stressed. But at the end of the day, you got to think too, though. Like a lot of our folks and other people too, that like they really be counting on us and needing us to should be a listening ear or just be there for them physically or like whatever it may be, man. So always try to shit tend to your folks, tend to your people, man, and it take time. And eventually, I mean, some people it take them a minute to see the light. Shit, it took me a minute to see the light. So I mean, it take time and give your people time, man.
What they say, you can't save others if you can't save yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely gotta have time for you and make sure your shit good, your mentality good. You can't help nobody else if you in trouble.
Yeah, it just ain't gonna work, bro. Cause
Two drowning people ain't gonna make it short.
at all, bro. We both drowning, bro. Nobody got a life jacket. It's bad. Like somebody gotta have a life jacket. We can't be
Right.
waiting
Shit, we don't need
submarine,
a
bro.
submarine.
No, we don't want no sun, bro. We good off there, bro.
Learn from mistakes.
Hey, shout out to you, Zach. I appreciate you dropping in, tapping in, man. Those of y'all in the chat, man, y'all got some highs and some lows. Y'all need to get off y'all chest or y'all mental, man. If y'all do, feel free. If not, y'all could join up through the Discord. We in Tease Therapy Thursday Discord. Yeah, man, it's good. You could jump in and drop a couple gems on us or listen to what we got to talk about. Either way, it's all love. Um,
Okay.
yeah. What's up, Coop?
We're gonna what Rebel had said and what you had said.
Go ahead, brother.
I got a tattoo. I got a tattoo. It's a diamond. It's one of my favorite ones. The reason
Okay.
why I got it is because the diamond is one of the strongest minerals in the world. Can't nothing crush a diamond. For like me myself, I'm a diamond. Can't nobody and nothing in this world crush my spirit. And I live by that for the simple fact. I got a lot to take care of, a lot to handle, and a lot on my shoulders, and a lot of mouths to feed. I gotta keep going. I can't let nobody crush my spirit. That's the reason why I got this diamond.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they say diamonds is a woman's best friend, man. That's what they
Somebody
Hey,
say.
got so many kids.
You feel me? So hey, now I got another little perspective on diamonds. I appreciate that. I'ma steal that. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm for sure gonna use that without a doubt. It might be on Therapy Thursday, one of these sessions.
You heard it here first.
You know what I'm
You heard
talking
it here
about?
first.
But that's what we here for, man. Each one teach one, man. Uh, I ain't seeing nothing in the chat. Nobody got no highs, no lows. Other than that, we just gonna jump in, man. So I ain't seen nothing pop up. So I mean, relationships, man. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? Relationships.
when she called the police on you,
that's what it's bad, bro. You got to go. No more.
I got
Go,
no.
go.
I feel that, bro. So what you think, right? What you think? Let's say a couple been in a what? Let's say they've been in a marriage, bro. Let's use marriage because marriage kind of hit a little deeper for some of us and a lot of us. But let's just say marriage, bro. So say you got a couple that's in a relationship for like, let's just say like 15 years, right?
Right.
And say they got some kids. We'll say they got like 4 kids, right? They got 4 kids. They've been married about 20 years, but even though they uh, even though they've been married and if you ever get to the point to you gotta put your hands on her, it's time to go. Yeah, that's for surely. You can't be putting your hands on these women, man. Some of these women antagonize you to do that. That's why us gotta be strong and not do that.
Some of
Like,
these women like that.
yeah, some of
That's
these
called
women
tough
like
love.
that. Yeah, that's called tough love. Yeah, it's tough love to your ass, tough love in prison, bro. And that shit don't work, bro. I'm telling you, that is not the way to go, man.
It
Uh,
sure ain't.
Somebody tell me my ads is on. They should be off. I know I did click the button off on Twitch, so they should be off. So yeah, I don't know why it's saying that. I don't even know because on my screen it's saying that it's off. But my apologies on that because it's supposed to be ad free for surely. But back to the topic, the situation though. All right, so they've been together like 20 years, right? They got like 4 kids, man, and the relationship ain't working, bro. They ain't holding down their house. They can't keep a house. Uh, they ain't supporting each other really. One of them, they both be cheating on each other left to right, man. But let's just say the dude's super in love. He head over heels for his girl, man. And his girl don't really want nothing to do with him, though. She like, I'm cool. Like, she doing her. She out there free spirit with it. Uh,
I girl something.
like what y'all think about that though? Like what y'all think the dude should do, or like, and then my other question is, well, not only what y'all think the dude should do, but how y'all feel, like what y'all think about love being like a mental illness? Like, would y'all agree that love could be considered a mental illness, or do y'all say that love can't be a mental illness because it's love?
I would say I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna say love can be a mental. It can and is a mental illness. And I say that is because I mean, like you just said, people do crazy shit for love, crazy fucking thing. I mean, if you look at, let's look at shit going on in the war. You know what I'm saying? People people go and blow up buildings and shit because they love their religion. They believe that's what they religion tells them to do. You know what I'm saying? They believe that they do that. They gonna get like 7 virgins in heaven, whatever, whatever, whatever. But yeah, I mean, love is definitely can be a mental illness.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
Coop, you got any
I'm
input? What you think?
I'm gonna say Yes and no. It can and it can't be a mental illness. Because just as quick as you fall in love with a person, you can lose that love for a person.
Okay. I can
That's
see that.
somebody that's somebody that have that control. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you can start drinking, you can stop drinking. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Some people can't. Some people be off the wagon for hella years, and as soon as they
So
get that
so
first fucking shot of liquor, they back on the shit. You know what I'm
so
saying?
should we say love is an addiction and not a mental illness?
Addiction is a mental illness, man. It's all in the mind.
It is all in the mind.
Yeah,
It's
that is
all
all.
it's all a mental game.
Yeah, you right.
All
You right.
I mean, cause
So,
think about it
okay,
like this
so
too, Coop.
scenario.
What about the people that? What about like people that be in relationships, bro, and they end up like say they're in a relationship, bro, and they end up doing
Cheating
suicide,
on
bro.
each other.
Nah, what if like one of the partners, like say for example, right? Let's say this married couple I'm talking about, right? So dude heavy in love with old girl, right? And then old girl go out and cheat, and then that shit really break his heart so bad to the point he like commit suicide, bro. Like, do you think that's like not a sign of like some type of like mental illness from love?
That nigga was just sprung.
Yeah, but it
I'm
came
gonna
from
just
love though.
look. I'm gonna put it in my own scenario because I've been in that boat. I've been married. I've been cheated on. I've been divorced. All that. Like I most definitely held a gun up to my own head because my ex-wife cheated on me. Feel me? I've been there, but at the same time, I had my youngest. Well, not my youngest. He's almost two now, but he was there. You feel me? And I seen, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take a step back. I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna put this strap up, and I'm gonna go on about my business. Went filed for a divorce. It took like 8 months to get the divorce finalized, but since that day, I've learned to not to follow my heart, but to go with my mind. You know, because my heart's gonna mislead me, but my mind's not.
Okay. Okay, but see that sounded like you was blessed though to actually
yeah,
have the
yeah, that
knowledge to be
control.
able to think and had that control, bro. But what about them
Exactly.
folks that don't got no control, bro, and they really go all the way through with it? You know what I mean? Because there's some people around this world, bro, that really has committed suicide or technically right now possibly contemplating suicide, bro. And what about
But
those people?
so I have a question though. So here's another one.
Okay,
So
shoot,
are they already suicidal, and that just what broke the camel's back, or you know what I'm saying?
that's a good point, bro.
Because
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
a good ass point.
That's a good
if
point,
you
bro.
if you suicidal, you suicidal. But is it the love that really drove you fucking crazy? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it depends on how you look at it, because it's like, was he already suicidal already before the
Right.
relationship, or whatever he had going on in his life, or was it because of the actual relationship he was in that brought him to that? So yeah, I can see that. It definitely can go both ways, completely
Okay,
without a doubt.
my question is, let's decode this a little more. Does this female love him, or is she using him?
There it go. There, let's go. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate all y'all. I see y'all, man. Big shout out to everybody, man. Uh, we going heavy on relationships right now and love. We trying to figure out is love a mental illness or can it be considered a mental illness? Um, but go ahead, Coop. What are y'all
Because
saying? Go ahead, spit that shit.
honestly, if you love somebody, you're not gonna go out and cheat over and over again. That's not love.
I mean,
Yeah, you might make a
no,
mistake like once. You feel me? I feel
I
like
believe, I believe that you can cheat on somebody and still love them. I believe that, I believe that, there's a difference of cheating and having a relationship with another bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a relationship with another bitch, like you know what I'm saying. and like you live there, you talking about you love her and other shit like that, then you can't possibly love another bitch. But if you just go around just fucking because you just a horn dog, you know what I'm saying? You just that type of dude. I believe you still can love that bitch.
I get what you mean. I see your
You know what I'm
point.
saying?
I
Because
see
I'm
your
like,
point.
we say we love God every day, right? But yet we
Yes.
still do shit that God don't like. But we love God. We might not do shit that He like, but we love Him. You know what I'm saying?
That's because we do shit. We break commandments because we know if we fall short to the glory of God, He's gonna accept our sins
So you
and
cheating on
He's gonna
purpose.
keep it moving. As long as we pay our tithes and pay our dues to the church, He's gonna accept us and we can keep it moving. But say in a relationship term, say you go cheat on your girl because you're a sex addict or whatever you said, a horn dog, you go cheat on your girl. What do you do it one too many times? She's gonna leave your ass, bro.
Got a good point there.
I have to love strong enough. Not that bitch.
Both
Like I
ends.
said, I mean, like what? But what if she don't? Right? So let's say. So let's
If
say.
she knows she's using you,
But what? No, like this is how deep the love is, right? So let's say she goes and she cheats on him every fucking day. Every day. He knows about it. He doesn't like it. They have arguments. You know what I'm saying? He's not cool with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But he loves her so much that he keeps just forgiving her. Just keep forgiving her. He has nothing to bring to the table. Nothing. But they share kids. But just what if? You know what I'm saying? Like when will enough be enough? You know what I'm saying?
Coop, you got anything to say? Any inputs? Chat, y'all
uh,
got anything to say, chat?
That shit goddamn
when
wild.
will enough be enough?
Mama Nita, what you got to say? I know you got something to say. I don't know why you ain't in this voice chat, woman, but yeah, I know you got a lot to say. You know a little bit of knowledge and insight on this topic.
All right, I'm gonna just put it in my own terms because all right, when I got my divorce, this was my breaking point. All right, yeah, I went to the mental clinic and all that. They gave me some pills. I quit taking them because I'm not a pill person. But I came home, packed my shit, and I left. That was my breaking point. Was the point she went out and cheated? And of course, I did it too because I mean, you cheat on me, I cheat on you. I
Yeah,
mean,
get back in.
get back in. But I was still at my childish, like, I was still at a childish point in life. But now I'm grown, I'm mature, and I know I gotta live for my kids, bro. That's all I want is to live for my kids.
I went in on this damn group chat.
my old lady got she got an input. She can
Hey,
hit us.
hey, speak her piece, speak her mind.
Rebel, you got me fucked up thinking that if you continuously cheat on a girl that you love her.
You said what? What you
She
said what?
said, she said it. You got her fucked up. If you continuously cheat on a girl, she's not gonna love you. Is that what you said?
No, that you consider that you love her. You say that you love her, but then you go out and cheat on her.
How is that? But you can't. Like I said, love is a mental illness. You can't tell how they love. I mean, I don't know. Like everybody, it's a tough topic, but I guess everybody's gonna see differently. But
Everybody's got their own opinion about love.
but
Like you
but
said,
what I'm
this is a
saying
tough
is, because you
topic.
can't. Cause like I said, let me think about it. Right. Let me try to give another example.
Go ahead.
We got Mama Nita in this thing. Okay, Mama Nita, you got some input on this?
Well, honestly, my views on marriage are very, very different. I believe that when you marry somebody, you got to take your vows very, very seriously. I mean, people can get hurt and hurt bad, and you don't know a person's mental state when they get hurt like that. I mean, it can really mess a person up for life. I mean, when you say "I do," you really need to mean.
You're supposed to commit to that.
Yeah, it's a lifelong commitment. It's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to, it's a challenge. You're gonna have to work hard if you want a good marriage. I mean, everything ain't gonna be perfect all the time. You
It
know,
don't
I
not
mean,
come easy.
it's gonna be men gonna want to look at women, women gonna want to look at men and stuff like that. But you just gotta remember what you got at home, and if you got your presence at home, whatever the presence is out there for you, it shouldn't be nothing else out there for you. You
I
gonna
told you.
ruin your
I told
marriage
you.
and everything and family and all that. You know, kids be involved and stuff like that. I mean, you can't really do that. You know what I mean? It's not cool.
Totally agree. Let me rephrase it. I'm not saying that cheating is okay. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? And I do not cheat on my wife either. I'm just saying that I believe that a man can cheat and still, or not only a man, a woman can cheat and still love the person that she's with.
But how can you call that love though?
Because understand that sex is sex, right? I'm not saying being in a relationship with somebody, but sex is a sex that I mean, men, like females, I feel believe think sex differently than what male is, right? Male sex is more physical, females is more emotional. Am I right about that, or am I wrong about that?
Yeah, oh, you totally
I
right.
understand.
To a certain extent, right? Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Hold on, give me one second.
I feel like a male, in a male's point of view, when I'm about to go, not saying I'm about to go cheat, but if I was to cheat, I'm just out here trying to get a nut real quick. You feel me? When a female does it, they have to sit and ponder. Do I want to give my cat up to this nigga? You feel me? They sit and think about this, and I don't know, bro. Me personally, I feel like if you want to go cheat, there's no reason to be in a relationship or to be married. You might as well just stay single your whole life.
Yeah, cause it's
But
like
you got
why
some,
why are
you
you
got some
committed?
women out there that act like men too, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They got on and off switch too. They
true.
can switch it on and turn it off too. So I mean, that really goes both ways. It's not just the male's point of view of him cheating. It's the woman's point of view because women out there they dogs too,
True,
and
Yeah,
they got they way of thinking about things, and like they say, sometimes women do think like men, and and it is what it is, but it's true.
we was all made from the same person.
off tops. Oh yeah, the real. Okay, so hey, so Mama Nita, real quick. So the topic at hand, right, was you got a 20-year marriage, and they got 4 kids together. And the last 20 years, they ain't really built nothing together with each other. They kind of just been destroying everything. Like they get an apartment or a house, and then they don't keep up on their bills. They always finding a job, losing a job. Like they ain't been consistent with one another. And the dude is heavily in love with the woman, and he trying to stay with her and work things out. But the woman, like, I want she street running. She out there street running, trying to do her own Dougie, and and basically, dude don't really he don't see the light. Like he got this other woman that I guess been trying to holler at him and get at him, and she got a lot going on and trying to help him get farther in life and get ahead in life. But he's still in love and stuck on old girl that's married, that he married to, and ain't nothing coming from that, and she really don't want to be with him. What you think about that?
My prime example with that would be just like we was talking about. I mean, women go out there and they do, the things that they do. But my personal opinion, as far as what I would tell him, would be basically to let it go. Sometimes you gotta let go. I mean, if it's been 20 years, and if you don't, obviously, if they're
Let
not
go
getting
and let
nowhere,
God.
sometimes you do better
Oh,
by apart than you will together. I mean, because there's somebody out there for everybody. And maybe that's just not just because you're in a relationship, but you in love with that person. Sometimes you're going to have to let that love go and let it hurt. So you can build something positive for yourself, and then you'll find yourself happier in being by
exactly.
yourself
Because what's
instead of staying in a pointless relationship or a pointless marriage. I mean, what's the point in that? I mean, it's wasted time.
Exactly. What's 20 years of misery? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of being together if you're not happy? What's
There's
the
no,
point of
no,
being
there's no
together
point at
if
all.
exactly?
Yeah, it's time to let go.
It's like you banging your head against a wall and you're not getting nowhere. And I mean, the more you talk, the more you grow. I mean, obviously, the other party's not listening. So what's the point of continuously trying to keep forcing something that's not there when you can
Hey,
make yourself happy with somebody
do
else?
y'all know the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing, expecting different results.
That's basically what that marriage is.
Hmm.
Damn. Yeah, that's good. That's good, too.
I would personally step out of the marriage myself. That's just me, but I couldn't handle it. Not if you tried and you exhausted all possibilities and there ain't no get back. I mean, I mean, there's nothing you can do with that.
So let's take it sideways. I mean, from a different point of view. So
God damn.
from when people say I'm doing it for my kids,
That's an
what's your
excuse.
that's an excuse to
That's
stay in
an
this.
excuse.
That was my
If
excuse
you
to
still
stay
do it
with
for
my
your kids
ex-wife.
and not be in a marriage.
That you really can.
You still do it for your kids and not be in a marriage. A commitment is a commitment, but it also comes down to what you can live with in your life, how much you can take before you have to say
Enough is enough.
enough is enough. But commitment is commitment. And the thing is, if you're going to step out of it, you have to do it correctly, you know. But I commend the person that tried to hang in there, but it's also a limit to how much abuse somebody can take.
Yeah, because that's a form of abuse.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Physical, mental abuse could be
Mental,
worse
that's
than
mental
physical
abuse.
abuse.
Hmm. Preach.
That's the truth.
Hmm.
And you're mentally abusing yourself. You're not loving yourself. You gotta learn how to love yourself first.
You can't love
Exactly.
nobody else if you don't love yourself.
And,
Exactly.
and loving yourself, when you love yourself, you wouldn't allow things like that to happen with you just over and over and over again. Because you'd be like, I love myself too much to go through this.
Right.
I
Hmm.
deserve better than this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get better than this. So you do what you need to do, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. And it's sad because the kids are involved, in the situation. But some parents, like, some parents, they do better part. But then the kids, they have to get balance and structure of that too. So that's another situation that you have to deal with and look at too. Because a lot of times when a man divorces a woman, he divorces them kids too.
Yup.
Hmm. Preach.
And I don't think, that's not cool. Because the kids have to suffer behind a failed marriage. And it should be like that on either party.
Yeah, because they suffer two
For one
times.
argument.
They
Yeah.
they suffer from the marriage ending, and then they suffer
And
for if one of the parents don't step up and hold it down.
because they feel like, okay, well, I ain't with her no more, so they move on, but they move totally on and forget about you got kids right here. Your sister is a prime example of that. So,
Preach.
I mean, it happened to me. I was in the marriage for my first marriage. I was in the marriage for almost 9 years, and when he left, and that was it. And then I just had to, fetch what it was. It was what it was. You know what I mean? But it's not cool when a male just walks out and just divorce the kids because the kids are the ones that really gonna suffer long term though. Because you
God,
never heal
man.
from that
Life
absent
in the
parent. You
street.
never heal from that. They have no understanding. Like why? I mean, what and then they get older. Like I don't have nothing to do with him. Wasn't there.
Right.
There's
I
the
feel
right
like
way, there's the wrong way.
But the right
I,
way to do it, yes, is take heed to the point. You know what I'm saying? That the kids. You gotta think about the kids.
I mean,
A
but
lot
like
of
if
people
you're
stay
talking
in it for
about
the kids, but that's not a reason to stay because then they
right,
gotta see that, and then they think that that's how the normal behavior, and it's not. It's not healthy for them.
I'm gonna be honest. I use my kid as my escape route. I still see him every day to this day. I got him right here. I'm sitting in this room right now. I used him as an escape route to get out of my marriage.
Sometimes your kids to save your life.
Yeah, most
You know,
deaf.
from going out there and just wilding out.
oh yeah,
Most
Just
deaf.
like,
and
so
again,
you
when it comes to
get
my
on with
kid,
the kids, it's just like, you start listening to them, you start spending all that time with them. Yeah, they save your life.
I told my ex-wife I was gonna get her knocked off. She didn't let me see my son.
so cool. So okay, so I have a question for you, cool. So I mean, you mentally and you've been through it, right? You've been through a toxic relationship to where say you left your ex wife and stuff like that, and y'all had a kid, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, what I've seen is like the ex mother, I mean the ex wife, makes so much chaos and drama and toxic shit to even see their kid, and they just give up altogether. I guess what did you do that's different than I guess from what other guys?
All right. I'm gonna put this into play. All right. My first three kids, I was in a relationship with this girl for 6 years. Right. We got three kids together. For the last 4 years, she refused to let me see my kids. I've had to get pictures, videos sent to me from other people, you know.
Mm.
But I paid child support. I went to court over and over again. She's up to court. Like I tried to use the systems around I tried to go the legal way of doing it, but it didn't work, you know. So here where I'm at with it now, I'm gonna show up to her house because I still got joint custody of my kids. I've never signed away my rights or none of that. I still got joint custody. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just show up to the house and take my kids, you know, because legally I can do that. There's nothing she can say about it because I pay my child support. Like I make that payment every Friday faithfully, and but with my ex-wife, it was different, you know, because yeah, she was toxic while we was married, but now that we're not married, she's moved on, I moved on. She's cool. Yeah, she might still start a little BS every now and then, but it is what it is. You know, I don't pay it no mind. I don't pay it no mind. My old lady don't pay it no mind. We just go on about our business. Yeah, all that is just talk. All that is talk and drama. I'm not with the drama. Like I told her, I'm not with the drama. I'm not with none of that. You got a boyfriend, keep your relationship over there, and I keep mine over here.
Basically,
As long as my son ain't involved in nothing, he ain't putting his hand on my kid, I'm good, bro. I don't care. Whatever she's doing, she's due. Like she wanna go out and be a hoe, as long as I got my son, go out and be a hoe. I don't care.
Hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Let's go then. Hey, Mama Nita, we started off with highs and lows. I know you was trying to figure it out and stuff. Your high meaning like something positive or good that happened for you for the week, and then your low something that you kind of wasn't feeling this past week. Yeah, it's on you.
ooh, let's see my high for the week. I don't know. I'm gonna get back to you.
Show enough. All right, well, you got a low for the week, something you wasn't feeling or something.
I don't listen.
You don't listen.
No, don't listen. I'm very stubborn. So it's
To
just like
be honest, I feel like it's a lot of females.
it's just like and then but I'll reflect on it because I look back on it and I'll be like, why was I so mean? I could have handled that differently. And then kind of but it puts you in Down syndrome mode. because you're
Okay.
trying to figure out how to, break out of there when you've been like that for so long.
Yeah, it take
You
time.
know, and then that's why I like tuning in here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like an outlet. Like where I can get different advice, opinions, and stuff about everything. Because I have that so bad. I don't hear. I talk, and I'm not hearing nothing that the other party is saying. I hear words, bits and pieces, but I don't hear the full. And then I take bits and pieces out of what they said and make it into what I thought it was, and I have to learn how to listen. So that's my love. I guess.
You hear what you want to hear.
Yeah, selective hearing. I got that too.
I got that too.
Yeah, it's called distorted, man. Distorted thinking, man. That's when somebody could say something, and then because of selective hearing or not fully paying attention by listening, that's when you take what pieces you gathered from whatever they said. You only take bits and pieces of it, and then you formulate it in your own mind, and then that's how it ends up becoming distorted. Uh, a way to start trying to get better at that, so that way you can is really start like rephrasing everything back to them, so that way when whoever you talking to or dealing with, when they give you advice or whatever it may be, y'all just talking or whatever, like actually spit it back to them, like, is this what you meant, or is this what you was saying? Because then after that, then that's gonna give them the right to either say yes, that's exactly what I was saying, or nah, that's not what I was saying, and then that'll lead you to be able to actually gather the correct information from what was being said. Because a lot of the time we'll just take those bits and pieces, and then we do tend to just run with it, and then it'd be like, damn, I could have sworn they said do this, that, and the third, and then you sitting here second guessing yourself because you like, I could have sworn that's what they said, I know they said that, but in reality they didn't. That's just what your mind created, and that's where all the distortions come into play at, and start existing in. And that's why we gotta actually take the time to actually process it, and process what people saying. I mean, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. He did that for a reason. He want us to listen more than we talk, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it take
Say
time.
that again.
Ain't nobody perfect. Uh, you gotta just be willing to put the work in, man. As long as you putting the work in on yourself, so that way you can be better, or work on listening, or work on communication. I mean, as long as you putting in some effort into that, you eventually gonna see some change in it. But don't beat yourself up or none of that, because nothing happens overnight, man. It take time, and every single thing we do on this earth, you can't even grow plants without it taking time. So it's just, you got to give it some time, and you got to really hop in, whether it's books or material or whatever it may be, and actually start trying to read up, and just, further your education. Because the only thing we can do is educe, and as long as we educing, like, you're going to continue to, it's going to show off.
And my high for the week is my husband had a fabulous Father's Day and birthday because it was on the same day, and
Hello.
I made his day
Happy
very very
late
special.
birthday.
Happy
Okay, well,
birthday.
hey, shout out to Papa John, man. That's Papa John and Mama Nita, man. Happy birthday to you, Papa John. We appreciate you. I know I appreciate you. I appreciate the little knowledge and the gems you dropped on us. Uh, yeah, happy birthday, though, man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
Okay, anybody else, guys? Mama Nita, you got any topics? You got something you want to spit or share? Yeah, or you want to talk about or something? You got anything?
Mm.
You got something that you may need some more knowledge on, or some insight or something?
Man, life is short.
You, I swear you just took the words out of my mouth. I was just going to say life is too short to be stressing on a lot of things that we stress over.
Yeah, cause I ain't
Listen,
gonna lie, we tend to focus more on negativity and
And
the
then
bad
positive
stuff
things.
than the positive. Like, I had to do this happiness chart, right? I had to do a happiness chart, right? And on the happiness chart, I had to like break down like different ways of me being happy and stuff, right? And but the week prior to that, I had to do an anger chart. And when I did the anger chart, I wasn't even really tripping. I sit down like, oh, okay, this what happened when I get mad. This how I be feeling, and I'm able to put the levels on it, on how it escalates into like from frustrated to anger to rage, and I had to kind of break the levels down. So then this week that I just passed or whatever, I had to do it on happiness, And when I did the anger one, like it was easy. Like I didn't even really have to ponder too much or put too much, like, honestly, thought process into it, because it was like I already knew it. But when it pertained to the happiness, I was like, damn, dog, like I don't know how to formulate this shit the right way. Like, I'm sitting here, pen in the hand, like, damn, bro, sitting here tapping my head and shit, like, God damn, bro, like, and then so when I went and got at my mentor about it and stuff, I go sit down with him and we start talking about it and stuff, and I'm like, man, why is it that like the positivity and the happiness don't get so much like light shed upon it? And he was like, it's because, yeah, he said, well, his little opinion of it was that his perspective was that due to us going through a lot of the trials and tribulations we be going through in life, we tend to always try to embrace for a negative situation. And then he was like, you know that saying where they say expect the unexpected or prepare for the worst. And he was like, why would we be preparing for the worst if we could be preparing for the best? He was like, people would sit there and prepare for the worst. It ain't even nothing bad going on, but they preparing for it. Why you not preparing for the better? Like you could be using all that energy that you putting into this negative shit and putting it into the positive. Like, why we not doing that?
Yes.
And I was like, damn, I ain't think about it like that, bro. That makes sense. But I just wanted to share that with y'all though, because like we do as people tend to definitely focus more on the negativity of things rather than the positivity of it. And even with moments or situations that be of happiness, like we'll be quick to have our little fun, it's cool, then bam, we'll get out of that, and then we just kind of just sink back into our regular state of mental, and then it'd be like, damn, or we gonna get together, I know something gonna happen. But it's like, how you know something gonna happen, bro? Like, how you know we ain't gonna go and we gonna have a good time? It's gonna be smooth. But we tend to just, for some reason, we've been programmed to think that way.
You know, I went to Sunsplash a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't want to go at first. I said, I'll be down there with all the kids and all that water. I'm not going to do it. No, I got to think about that. And then I went,
And you
and
had
now
fun immediately.
we going back. I had a ball. My body was sore the next day, but I had a ball. I ain't had that much fun in a long, long time. I was smiling and laughing and having fun and spending money. I was having fun. I enjoyed myself. And I had to sit back and say, I need to stop saying what I don't want to do and just go do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about all the negative stuff about going, but I didn't think about nothing that was positive about going. And I needed that.
If I may interject here,
Go ahead, Papa John.
I got years on everybody. This is what I've discovered. Life is a series of challenges, good and bad, positive and negative. The negative challenges, you take them as a challenge, something to overcome, adapt, improvise. Okay? And the outcome when you do adapt and overcome that negative challenge is that sense of accomplishment, turning that negative into a positive. So when you look at the different negative situations that you find yourself in, and instead of going into this emotional boohoo, oh, everything is all bad, you look for a solution to turn that negative into a positive and get back into balance. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make any sense to anybody?
Yeah, good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, you making total sense.
Okay? Because too many times what we do as people, we let our emotions overwhelm us and take us out of our character and into another person that we're not. So if we can just rein those emotions in, I mean, turn down the volume, turn it down halfway, you're going to have your emotions. But if you can control those emotions and get back to thinking, because when you're emotional, you don't think, you feel, you react,
Hmm.
okay? But if you can dial those emotions back, say turn it down from full volume to half volume, you're still going to have your emotions. You just bring them down to where you control them and
Hmm.
get your mind thinking again. And then you take that negative situation and you turn it into a positive. Then you get both experiences. You get the bad and the good. So you feel bad about the original situation, but then you can feel good about how you handled it and brought it back to a positive stance.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So you look at it as a challenge in your life because we all have this ideal of what we want our life to look like, what we want in our life, what we don't want in our life. And we therefore fight against things that are not good for our life. But that experience, you can take that experience and use it to turn around that situation and bring it back to what you want to have in your life. Does that make any sense to anybody? Can
Yeah.
Yeah,
anybody
that
see that?
makes sense.
Yeah, I
Completely.
mean,
Okay, because when your life is out of balance, you got chaos.
Ain't that
yep.
true?
But when it's in balance, then you can experience the joys and that sense of accomplishment and feel good about how your life is going and you have those happy moments. Okay, you got your happy moments, you got your sad moments. Okay, you got your hurt, but even the hurt and the pain, okay, you take it and use it to improve
I like the way you
and
look at
keep
it.
and keep moving forward.
So nah. Shout out to Papa John.
I think the,
Yeah.
I think the I think the hardest part for people is is learning how to smile in the rain, and especially when that rain is been raining for a long time, man. I feel like that's the hardest part. I mean, well, sometimes that's the hardest part for me. But I got different rituals and stuff like what I do to get out of that. But I mean, just talking to a lot of people, I just feel like that's the hard part is when the storm comes and learning how to get through it instead of doing something stupid. That's I feel like that's the hard part for a lot of people.
It's a hard
Support.
part for me too.
It's support though, bro. It's
Yeah,
support.
you have support. It's possible. I mean, it does happen. It happens every day.
You gotta
But
have support.
that's one of my my things. It's hard. Just like you were saying, it's hard to get up out of the stage when you've been in that storm for a long time.
Yeah,
Well, let's look at this. If you want to go buy a house, you make friends with somebody that owns a house because they can tell you and teach you how to buy a house.
right.
A person that doesn't own a house can't help you learn and understand how to buy a house.
Right.
You want to change your life, change your situation.
It goes into what I
Every
said. You
time.
can't change the people around you. You got to change the people around you.
Exactly.
You want a better life, you got to make a better class of friends.
But then
Hmm.
And
nobody wants to
you'll
see
see a
you.
tremendous change too. Instantly, you'll see a tremendous change.
Right,
I
right.
can guarantee you that. You change a couple, you do well because there's a lot of negative people out here in the world. A lot of them. And if you listen to people's talk, say sit back and just listen to people talk sometimes. And I guarantee you, you're gonna be like, that is the saddest conversation I've ever listened to.
Yeah.
That didn't give me no outlook for the future, no hope, no nothing. It's just depressing. There's people out there that's just depressed all the time. And that negative energy, I don't need that around me. You gonna bring me down. I can't deal with that. Everybody got problems. I understand that people talk about their problems, but talk about your problems in a positive way that you can do something about it. I mean, just sitting around blind that they don't jacking for nothing. It's just negative energy around you all the time. You gotta change your company.
hmm And
Yeah.
that's why I kind of like my selective hearing, because like my selective hearing, like I block out all the negative. That like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I wasn't paying attention at all. My bad. What you say? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my selective hearing is more of a blessing than a curse to me. But yeah, definitely got to change the people that's around you.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants to
Because,
see you down, but then at
yeah.
the same time, not everybody wants to see you doing better than them.
Nobody don't want to see you doing better than them. No matter how they how to sit up there and say it. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you and stuff like that. But reality of it all, in the back of their head is just saying something different. Actions speak louder than words. That's why I look at people's actions.
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah. So it's a
You can
common
tell me
thing
you
now.
just blow smoke up my ass all day long. But I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It's a
So
common thing now. Everybody hollers about they don't give a damn. They don't give a F. That's the problem. Don't nobody care.
have no conscience no more.
Let's get
I
back
feel
to
like I
caring,
care too
fellas.
much.
Let's get back to caring.
I know I care too much. I know I do. But that's human nature. There's nothing wrong with caring too much. It's the point of this letting people take that and use it to their advantage and hurt
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to watch out for because there's some slick suckers out there. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, get them out of your life, man.
There's
Gotta
a lot
watch
of
out.
sharks out here.
Yeah. That's why you got to watch the company that you keep.
You get them out of your life. You ain't got to watch out.
That's true. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
And that poison,
God
don't
damn.
worry.
God
You're
damn.
poison, huh?
No.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I've
Not the
been reading the
people.
Bible a lot more, man. My favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 41:10. Yeah, that verse right there says, "Fear not, for I am your God. Be not dismayed. Be not dismayed, for I am with you. I will guide you and lead you through the paths." Ever since I heard, or ever since I read that, I just I let go and I let
Mm-hmm.
God, you know, because He's gonna lead me in the right way,
Absolutely,
and
man.
that's how I'm living, man. That's how
Well,
I
I know
gotta
you
live.
went from my Lord and Savior. I will not be here today. Because power of prayer is amazing.
Yes, the power of prayer is amazing. I don't pray around my old lady. I do. I pray while I'm in the shower because I mean I feel like I shouldn't hide the fact that I'm a religious person, but she knows that I'm a religious person. But also at the same time, I don't want to force it on nobody. You know, I'm not about to force my religion onto my old lady because like I don't know how she feels about it. Like I know how she feels about it, but at the same time I don't know how she feels because she's asked me if I wanted to go to church and all that. And
Well, you know, sometimes you got to just go ahead and pray. Get on your hands and knees before you go to bed and pray next to the bed. Sometimes if a person sees what you're doing to improve your life, it might help them improve theirs. It's not about you're not pushing it on her. You're not telling her, let's go to church. You're not telling her, oh, I read this in the Bible today. You don't have to say anything. She's going to watch your actions.
Who said actions speak louder than words?
Is that what I said?
yeah,
You know,
definitely.
statistics, man. It shows, and I can't remember the amount, the actual percentage, but it was higher of when a man decides to go to church and his family don't. The higher percentage of his family going to church is higher than a woman. Is higher than the children. Is higher than anybody being that first generation. You know, so I mean, it starts with you, bro. I mean, if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like she was saying, you don't have to force it down her throat. You gotta
And
just
she see you
show the
doing it.
action.
He see you doing it. She going to get curious.
She see your attitude start
And then,
changing. She
yeah,
see
if
that
your
spot
attitude
in your
changes
ear.
because you get full of that Holy Spirit. When you get full of that Holy Spirit, that's that anointing. You can't turn away from that anointing. And you know, just a whisper in her ear with her seeing you.
You telling her by your
you
actions.
know, they say the man is supposed to guide his household. That's what the Bible says.
Mm-hmm.
So you teaching her without teaching her. You showing her without telling her.
The man is the leader. Where he leads,
The family shall follow. Which is so, which you know, in my era, in my husband's era, most definitely. I mean, things were a lot different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of younger you get, it seems like a lot of those values was lost.
A lot of was I was raised in the church. I grew up to the church, but now that I'm older, I haven't been to church in a couple of years, man. But I still read my Bible. I still, I still know that I gotta believe,
You gotta
man.
have faith.
Because at the end of the day, only person that can judge me is God.
That's right. That's the only one.
That's
Because I was raised in the church too. Church five for real.
good.
There wasn't nothing going
Yeah,
on with me and when I was a teenager, but church.
yeah, yeah.
But when I
I
got
did
to
that.
be an adult, that's when I experienced that what was out there in the world because I had no clue. And then yeah, the world sure did kick me in my butt plenty of
Yeah.
times. And I wish I could have stayed, going on that right path. Because I mean, being raised in the church, at the time, I don't want to go to church. I don't want to. You're a teenager. I got to
Right,
go to
right.
concert, the choir practice, I have to do this, and you get frustrated. But honestly, I'm glad I was raised that way because
Now I wanna now I wanna go
just
to
because you don't
church
go to
and
church, it doesn't. And I'm gonna tell you, my nana, she been going to church all her life, and they never stopped. She still devoted. But she told me right out of her own mouth, sitting in my living room, you ain't got to get in the kingdom of heaven, and you ain't got to go to church to love the Lord. You ain't got to go to church to praise to God. You ain't got to. You don't have to be at church to do that. Keep doing what you're doing. God see you.
The Bible says we are the church. The church is just a building. We are the church. The Bible, when the God come back, He ain't coming back for a building. He coming back for us as
For the
people.
people. So you ain't got to be at church about that.
And then if
She
God
told
wants
me,
you, if
she
God, if
told me
God
not to
wants
feel
you,
bad about not going lately. Because I'm like,
yeah,
I gotta go back to church, I gotta get back in church. But you know what I'm saying? When she told me that, and I was, the way she explained it to me, and I was like, you know what, and I said, okay. Now I don't feel as bad because I'm not
well,
at church, I'm not at church, I'm not at church. Every Sunday I'll be like, I should be at church, you know what I'm saying? But she explained, the way she explained it to me, I was just like, okay. But yeah, it's in you. You're not getting you're not getting God from the church. It's in you.
and here's another thing too. God,
Nah,
God will
Rebel.
put, God will put conviction in your heart.
It's in you.
He will put conviction in your heart. If He wants you to go to church, He will put that in your heart. But sometimes God's like, you know what? Let me take my time with you. Let you fall in love with me before you start falling in love with the building. Let you grow with me first, and then
Oh,
and
I
then
like
I'm a,
that.
and then I'm gonna steer you to the right church. I'm gonna steer you to the right man of God. Because a lot of people there is there to get the profit. They don't care about the profit. They want to get the profit. So God, sometimes, like I said, He love you and He's gonna take care of you. Like I said, He wants you to grow with Him first. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. Before we go out around other people, let me make sure that you love me for me, not because that's what everybody tells you you have to do, not because this is what people been doing for years. Love me for me. People go to church and God said when you go to heaven, He can still say, I do not know you. Yeah, you sung my praises. Yeah. You dressed the part, you looked the part, but I did not know who you were.
Hmm.
And those are a lot of those church people that go up there with Hennessy on their breath and saying the Lord and stuff like that. Man, I don't know you. You use me as an ATM. Only time you come to me when you need something.
Don't say it.
God damn.
yeah.
You start preaching this mud real quick.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, brother. I mean, we at church right now. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
All
The Bible
right.
says, "You two or three are gathered in His name." We all in different spots, but He is in the midst of us right now. He in Discord right now. He's Jesus underscore.
He go
yeah,
crazy.
Jesus underscore.
Oh, the real. He here. He present, man. Absolutely, man. Shout out to the Lord. Thank you, Lord, man. It's always
What I'm
good.
follow?
It's always good, man. Anybody got any other topics or anything they need to discuss, get off their chest or whatever, or everybody good, or like what's the move? How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good right now.
Hey,
I'm feeling real good.
hey, this Thursday therapy getting better every week, man.
I'm
Yeah, that's
glad.
my first time being a part of it, man. I'm glad I'm here, man.
Man, look, promote
Man,
it. Try to get Mo in here. I'm working on trying to add more people, get more people, man. I just like I said, it's just a community, so we all could build with each other. I mean, we lost a lot of generational knowledge that could still be utilized today. We got a lot of trials and tribulations we didn't endure as people. All people. I ain't just being race specific. And I mean, that's how we could learn. That's how we could heal. That's how we could grow, and that's how we able to teach these youth. And I mean, overall, just become healthy with each other, for each other, and try to get some peace and some positive energy around, man. That's the whole reason why I wanted to do it, cause like I said, I had lost my little classes that I was attending and stuff for group. Well, I didn't lose them; I completed them, but it's like I still wanted to be able to have people as support and just get the same blessing back in the same sense. So it's like I don't know. That's why I be looking forward to Therapy Thursdays, man. Especially when everybody attend, cause it's like shit. You never know where the conversation gonna lead. You never know what's gonna help you. You never know what you might need to hear that day. Like it might help you on Sunday, but you heard it
Right.
on Thursday. So it's like it's just that's how I be looking at it, man. And I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate everybody that participated, tuned in, everything, man. Like it's just, I mean, shit. It's hard to do
healthy
positive
food.
shit.
Healthy
Healthy
food for the
food.
brain.
Yeah, that's it. Food for thought, man. Whole bunch of food for thought. We've been getting our grub on. Whole week.
Well, let's continue to eat.
Yes,
Shit.
I
What's the next topic? What else? Hold on, let me check my phone because I had a couple of topics for some people, man. Let me see. We touched a little relationships. We touched a little bit about love. Uh, shit, shit.
Okay, since
Rehabilitation.
we
What about
since we talked about
rehabilitation?
love,
Well, go
since we
ahead,
talked
cuz.
about love, let's go talk about the opposite. Let's talk about hate.
Hate. I
There's a lot
mean,
of hate going on in this world, man.
it is, brother. It is a lot of hate going on in this world, and it's really because a lot of people don't take the time to love themselves, bro, and get better understanding of themselves. And then people don't be afraid of shit asking for help, bro. Like, and that's a big part of it too, cause like, I mean, shit, I don't know. Everybody ain't got perfect lives. Everybody life ain't perfect. Ain't nobody on this earth perfect, bro.
Hey, nobody perfect.
So it's like we be facing all these trials and tribulations, and instead of shit having a support system, support team, or a therapist, or somebody that you can holler with, bro, that's really why a lot of people run around here mad and angry and shit going through things in their life, and it's really because they need a better positive community. I mean, really for hateful, I don't know. I
Well,
mean,
but that's a good thing that you're doing this too, though, T. Is because like you would never expect like a streaming clan or like a gaming server to have some shit like this because you might get that one kid that's thinking about shooting up a motherfucking school and recording it on
Mm-hmm.
Twitch and on Discord. But you know what I'm saying? He tap in. Like right now, I'm playing the rack right now. You know what I'm saying?
all time,
And I'm mic on
all
game
time.
chat. You know what I'm saying? So like we could just be speaking something to somebody we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the way we fix hate is with love. That's the only way. Hate
Yeah,
can't drown out hate. Martin Luther King said that. Only love can do that. So the way
absolutely.
that we fix the hate in the world is we gotta show love, and it's stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just by boosting somebody else up.
Yeah, cause I mean, we all human. We all got enemies. The devil, number for one. So we all got our enemies we facing every day. That's the everyday battle with the devil every single day. So it's like
I'm
Hey,
better than that.
hey,
The devil is alive.
the
He
devil is
working too
hey.
alive,
hard today.
What is evil
Tomorrow,
spelled
the next
backwards?
day.
live,
Live.
It's different.
live,
Well,
live.
I got a different take, fellas.
Okay, go ahead, Papa John. Let's get some knowledge, man.
Hate is a way of giving up.
Hmm.
Right.
Hate is a way of saying, I'm not talking to this person no more. I hate them. Hate is a way of saying I hate going to school. I ain't going no more. It's a way of giving up and saying I'm not gonna try anymore.
Hmm.
Mm.
And you know what? You can't make it to heaven with hate on you.
Exactly.
You
Hate,
ain't make
hate.
it through those gates if
Because
you hate.
hate says I'm stopping. I'm not gonna
Right.
do it anymore. Okay? I hate this person. I hate this situation. I hate, whatever the situation may be. Hate is a way of saying, I quit.
Hmm.
When you quit,
What are
okay,
you gonna do?
What's there left?
there's nothing left.
Nothing left.
There's nothing left.
Hmm.
I ain't never been a quitter.
I feel like I can't quit.
I've quit and I've came back to it.
Then you
I've
say,
done that too. I've done that. I put my hands up, but
But I
like I
ain't
said,
never.
life reality set in, and sometimes you got the people that depend on you,
Yep.
so you can't give up. You got to keep striving, no matter how hard it is, no matter how many changes you got to make. Life gonna hit you in the butt all the time. I mean, all the time. You gotta let it kick you. Oh, you ain't done nothing to me. I'm getting back up. I got work to do. I gotta get it done. That's where it comes in loving yourself.
You know, and piggybacking off of that, mama. There's a story. It was about she was training. She was trying to be the best swimmer in the world. She was trying to go for the world record book. She trained for years. She's trained, and next thing you know, it's game day, right? So it's her on a boat, and they travel her out to the middle of the water. And here's the thing: you have to swim blindfolded, so you couldn't see how far you were swimming. Just when you gave up, that was it. The lady blew the whistle, and that's how far you went. And this lady, she just began to swim for miles, for miles, for miles, for miles. She wanted to keep giving up. I can't do it no more. Of course, she got people on the boat rooting her on, and later down the road, she finally quit. And then they blew the whistle, and she opened up her blindfold. And when she opened up her blindfold, she was 3 feet away from the surface. If she would have just kept pushing us a little bit longer, everything that she just stressed about, everything that she did worked hard for, everything would have been accomplished. And that just goes a lot in life. You know, we push so hard, but we will have no idea how close
How
we
close
were
we
to
are
our goal.
exactly, exactly. That was
Hmm.
well put.
Hmm.
You're exactly
So
right.
close to our
You're right
goal.
there,
Smart.
right there to the tip, and then
Hmm.
give up. So you gotta keep struggling. You gotta keep on pushing.
I always said
Gotta
that
keep on
fear, fear,
swimming.
fear,
You
fear is
gotta do
two
what
things.
Dory said and keep on swimming.
Fear means two things. It's
When you
fear
stop
everything you
swimming, you
lose,
can't do
or
nothing but
face
drown,
everything
bro.
you got. You
Hmm.
gotta face things in
Dory,
life.
hey, no, for real. Dory ain't never. She wanted to find her home, right? She was lost with Nemo. She wanted to find her home, and what did she do? She just kept swimming, and lo and behold, she found her home. She never gave up on it. I know I'm using a
Sounds
cartoon
right.
as an example, but she never gave up. So why
Oh,
why
I
should
know the
I?
cartoon. You're right. She didn't give up. She kept going. All her
She
little
just
adventures.
keeps swimming.
But she made it.
She made that.
Oh me.
I use that because I just got done watching that with my kid.
Up top. Hey, that's a classic. That movie's smooth. On the real, that's good. That's a classic for sure.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep
Keep on
swimming.
swimming.
By Cooper. By Brother Cooper.
My brother Coop.
By
Okay,
Deacon
shit. What
Cooper.
else? What other topics, man? What else y'all want to build on? We can build on whatever, man. Y'all want to keep going? We could keep going. It don't even matter to me. We could
uh,
keep pushing.
We can keep swimming. I don't care.
We can keep swimming now. Let's go.
Let's talk about money and relationships and marriages.
Money, relationship, and marriages. Okay.
Yeah, money, relationships,
Should
and
the
marriages.
husband and wife have a shared bank account? That you talking about?
I mean, I personally, I feel like it should be it should be three
That's a
accounts,
question.
bro. You should have your wife should have her own account. You should have your own account, and then y'all should
You
have
have to
a
have a
joint
joint
account.
account
Because you got the
for
joint account to take
savings.
care of bills and well, really four if I be truthful. Because
Again,
you should have, well, that's really five if we add in the kids too, but I mean that's kind of more like I would look at the kids. I ain't saying that they compared the bills, but I would put it
They are.
somewhat in the same category
yeah.
because that's something that's a need. Like you gonna need your lights on, you gonna need hot water. I mean, so the kids gonna need clothes on their back, shoes on their feet. So I look at it as like a necessity that's needed. So I would technically say four accounts because I would say the husband need his own account, the wife need her own account, and then I would say that you need the bills account for that way, for the bills and the family and whatever they may need and stuff. And then I would say you need an account for savings. Um, and the reason why, so that way, bam, y'all got the money for in savings for y'all future or whatever y'all got going on that y'all building on together. And then you got the bills and the children cool and they straight. And then two, I mean, college money could potentially go into savings for them or whatever you got going on for your kids. And then you got your his and her accounts, so that way he don't feel any less than, and she don't feel any less than. And when she want to do something for him or he want to do something for her, he or she able to do that without having to go
Without
through
them knowing what
them
they're doing, if you want to surprise them or
and then
something.
keep it a secret. So that's how I operate because I got full accounts. That's something that I utilize, and it's been working out that way because I don't got to worry about wifey and anything she may want or need to get herself. Just like she kind of don't got to worry about it if I want to get it or whatever for myself. And then as far as bills, we make sure the bills are straight, and then it's like we take whatever we got left though that's the savings and it's been working out, so it's been cool. But
So
that's what
I
I
got
would
so
say.
I got a question.
Let's tell me that.
I got a question. Let's think careful before we say this because we got a lot of young people that's probably gonna be getting married somewhere in the near future. But what do you think about signing a prenup before they get married?
Um, I mean,
What's mine is mine, and what's yours is yours. That's the bottom line.
prenups. I don't see nothing wrong as a prenup. I think it also kind of go. Bugs never share. Bugs, what's up, bro? You ain't never hop in this thing, bro. You need to share. You just share and speak your piece, brother. Will pause. What's up? What's up with brother Buku? We in
What's up with
Discord,
Brother
bro. You can hop
Buku,
in
man?
Discord if you trying to holler. You can, unless you want to type it all. That's on you, though. I don't know if you got something going on or not, but whether you do or not, that you know how to access both of these joints, bro.
Uh,
I mean, I had asked you. I don't know if you was present. I did ask for your high and your low. I mean, I didn't specifically say you. I just was like to the chat highs and lows. But yeah, bro, what's up? Holla. Look, I'm trying to see if he typing or you gonna join up. What you doing, bro? Okay, we gonna to be continued with bro. We waiting on bro. I don't know if he gonna join up or if he type it right now. But what was you saying?
But expand what you were saying, cool.
I said what mine is mine, and what is hers is hers. But what we buy together while we're married, like all that stuff can be settled out in court when we get our divorce. Like say we bought a house, and if we got kids together, I expect you to keep that house because that's where my kids is
Let
gonna
the
be
kids
living.
get the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's where the kids is gonna be living at. I step out, I go get my own little place or whatever. Get the kids whenever I can get them, and let it be it. Everything else can get settled out in court. Like with the prenup stuff, I'm all for the prenup. You feel me? Because I don't want somebody taking something that I worked hard for. myself. Like if you didn't put no money into it, you ain't about to get this.
Okay, but let me ask
I
you
tell you
this. Let me
everything.
ask you this, right? Okay. Okay,
That's why
but
we don't find premiums for that reason right there.
yeah, let me ask you this, right? Coop. Let's say you go to work though every day, right? You go to work every day.
I do.
Say your girl don't got a job though, but she makes sure you got lunch. She makes sure when you come home, it's food on the table. She didn't cook the hot meal for you.
Honey, that's account.
Let's say she washes your clothes. You got laundry folded. You got laundry done. You got everything going for you at the house, right? That ain't her putting in the work with you.
It
Ooh.
is.
That's her
It is.
job.
It is. You know, because me and my girl, we literally just talked about this the other day. Yeah, I've been working. I go to work every day.
So what he's saying is, so when it comes down to divorce, all the years of slavery she put in trying to take care of you is going for nothing.
Yeah,
She
so
didn't
Why?
go to school.
so
She
she,
didn't have
yeah,
a career. She was a stay-at-home parent. So when y'all get a divorce, your fault, her fault, whatever. Now
yeah,
she left without nothing.
because she been tending to your needs.
Well, I'm a housewife. My husband work. I don't work.
Okay. So
So
you taking everything? You already said
I'm
yourself.
a single parent. So I'm gonna share that with that.
You taking everything?
Oh, well, I'm not worried about that because we ain't getting no divorce or nothing. So death do us part. I'm worried about all that. But honestly, I don't work. My husband, he's the breadwinner in the household. But when he come home, if anything cause I got my daughter stay here too and my grandbaby. Oh, I'll be on them. Nothing can be out of whack. Dinner got to be on the table. My house got to be clean. Nothing got to be out. Be quiet because you're gonna be tired. Well, that's what you say. When a woman's job is never done. When he get home
Right.
from here,
That's
you
exactly what
still
I
got to keep
always.
working because you still got to do that laundry. You still got to make sure that dinner on the table. You still got to clean up that kitchen, and you got to wake up in the morning and do it all over again. But your work is never done because you're gonna be constantly if you're a good wife.
And on top of that, just to add on a few pointers from what she said, a woman's job is never done. For the simple fact, when they have
No.
kids, they got this kid glued to their hip all day. They can't go to the bathroom without this kid. They can't take a shower without this kid. They can't even eat without this kid. You know. So
And sometimes they need a break from that.
yeah, sometimes they need a break. So
They need a
as a
child out of
man,
nature way bath or something. I mean, it don't have to be nothing spectacular. About an hour to soothe for yourself. Everybody needs perseverance. Right, right, right. I'm saying right. Everybody needs that. Everybody has self soothe. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, men and women. You have to have that time to yourself so you can get your own personal thoughts together, your own emotional things you're dealing with inside.
right?
You got to get all that together so that way you can present yourself as the husband you're supposed to be and as the wife you're supposed to be. You have to do that. So that self soothing. That's a good thing because it gives you the time for you. Everybody needs you time, and a lot of relationships. Well, what you doing? Why you gonna want to be around me? That's just too much for me. I couldn't handle that. That's too clingy. I have to have my time. My husband has to have his time because that makes us have a healthier marriage. But yeah, the woman's job is never done. But
Okay,
the
okay.
man's job is not never done either because he got all this stress and worry. If these bills and this rent ain't gonna get paid, and I know my wife ain't working, what we gonna do? So he got stress on him too because he got to make sure he at that workhouse and he got to make sure he clock in on time and clock out on time so he don't lose his job and then he have a bunch of more stress. So my man's job is never done either. It's just a work in progress. It's a unity. You got to work together in order for it to work.
Right.
That's why when they say like, oh, marriage is 50-50. I don't believe marriage 50-50. I believe marriage is 100-100.
One hundred
Meaning
percent.
100, everybody give their 100%. Everybody give their 100%. So if she could, and so if he feel like, or he's sick, he ain't go to work today, that means you still cook, that means you still clean, that means you still do this. If vice versa, if she's sick and she ain't cook, that means you get up and cook, you still go to work, you still, you know what I'm saying? When he's not feeling like Superman, you get up and be, you know what I'm saying, Wonder Woman.
Superwoman.
And vice versa.
You right about that. I agree with you on that 100%. It is 100%. The marriage is not half and half. It's 100%. You got to put your all in that because that's you. That's your other half. That's your rib.
Love is a two-way street.
It's supposed to go both ways though. One can't be going straight, the other one going parallel. That ain't going. I mean, you know that whatever call it, octagon, whatever that thing is. You can't be doing all that. You got to be neck and neck right there, parallel with each other. You got to be riding on that same street because if you ride on, you turn the corner and she still keeping straight with. I mean, what is that? Y'all got to be neck and neck, 100%, right there with each other, doing everything. You know,
Neck to neck.
I love being around my husband. See, a lot of people, I got myself soothe time. I only need about an hour. I just take me in the Calgon bath or something like that, just soothe my brain real quick. That's it. But I love being around my husband. I get mad when I can't be. He go to work, we stay on the phone for 12 hours almost. But I
That's
mean, you
how
know,
me and my old lady is. I go to work, she's on my phone, man. She's in my
I
ear
have a
talking
healthy
to me the
marriage. I
whole
can
day.
honestly say that. And it feels good to have a healthy marriage when you've been through, you know, a lot of failed relationships and failed marriages. But this it. But you know it's it when it's it because you feel it. It is what it is. But it's not easy. It's not something that you just go, oh, I'm gonna have me a healthy marriage today. No, you have to work for that.
Every
Hey,
day.
mom, can you answer a question for me, mama?
Mm-hmm.
What is a relationship without communication?
Nothing. You might as well be
Thank you.
talking to a wall.
That's all I wanted to know.
And I'm gonna give
Sometimes
you an
we don't want to
example.
talk.
Now I'm gonna give you an example. Now see with me and my husband, before we got married, I said now, you know you got that muffle mouth. And don't marry me if you ain't gonna talk to me. Cause I need to be talked to. I have to have that communication because I got to know what's going on in your brain so I make sure you're on the right path and I'm on the right path. We together on everything. And so he said, oh, baby, you know I'm going to talk to you. Okay, we'll be talking fine now. These months, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see. Then we get married and then he's still talking. Then he shut up on me. What happened? And he said, nothing happened. You just don't listen. I was, I hear you talking. I just never listen. That's what I said you earlier. I don't listen. So the whole thing is, you ain't have no relationship without no communication. You really can't. It's not gonna because what page y'all gonna know what page you on? You gonna be on page one, she gonna be on page 37. That ain't gonna work. You gotta stay communicating with your spouse, especially because that's the person you lay your head next to every night. That's the person that gives you your spiritual food. That's the person that's supposed to make you healthy in your marriage. That's the person you're supposed to share everything with. Your spouse should be your best friend. Mine is. I tell them everything. I tell them too much sometimes. But, you know, I can't. I tell myself. Maybe I know I messed up. I wouldn't spend too much money I wasn't supposed to spend. But we going to be all right, though, because, see, I'm going to work something out. But, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna get it right.
I can't hold it in because I'll be sitting up there and he be sitting there and I'll be looking at him and he looking at me like, well, I'm looking at him. And I'm like, baby, I got something to tell you.
I got something to tell you.
And
Don't
he
look
be
at the
like,
bank
I
account,
already
man.
know.
3 or 5 business days. Don't look at the bank account. About 5 business days.
It's gonna be okay. Look at it in the morning. In the morning.
Man, they'll read them wrong.
Like, Alfie, what you come out and check his bank every morning. Every
Probably
morning.
Man,
He
mine's
don't
in
tell
the
me.
middle of the night.
check your bank account. Check
Well,
your
I
stock.
did that. I put some money on a little. Let me really slip on gas. You see a $3 here and pull up. They be like, what, did you spend this and did you do that? Huh?
I don't know what you're talking
Look
about.
at your phone. No, you can't wake up and kiss me in the morning. You got to be looking all in the telephone. What you looking at? Yeah, but I just tell myself because I mean, there's no reason to hold secrets and how you feel. It just makes your marriage unhealthy. It really does. And then it goes with trust. Then you're gonna start little things make big things when you don't have that trust. You gotta trust your spouse, whoever you with. You got to trust them. Because I mean, you share a household. You gotta, have a family together. All your money come together. You got the bills. You got this. You got to trust. You should be able to be relaxed in your marriage and say, I'm okay. Because that's hard to do for a lot of people.
Right.
It was hard for me to do. To say I trust you completely. Because you talking about completely, you talking about physically, mentally, stability, everything. That's not trust. But it's hard. But you grasp hold of it, and you learn how it grows on you. And when it's right, it really grows on you. It really does. It feels good that you don't have the worries that you used to have when you run around doing whatever, and you got this man run out here and do whatever he want to do, whatever. You don't have the stress and worry. It's all off your shoulders now. Now you can focus on something else. Focus on more positive things, better things. You know what I mean?
Yep.
A healthy marriage is just happy. Well, say, but then you know they also say happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life.
Okay,
Y'all
okay,
can laugh
cool.
because you know that's the truth. That's what they say.
Hey, they do
Yeah,
say
that's
that
what they
though.
say.
I
That's what
say it
they
too.
say.
Shit,
Because
I
you
say it
know,
too.
wife ain't happy, the whole household be in a
That shit
disarray.
be, dude, man, it's bad.
Hey,
The
hey,
man
my
can
old
be
lady.
unhappy all he want to be unhappy, or he could just be unhappy. But when the woman's unhappy, the whole house and the kids be all dysfunctional. The house ain't
Man,
running.
Look.
On
When
the
I be
real.
on the game, my old lady's in here slamming doors. I get off the game. I go turn the movie on, sit, chill. You
On the
know,
real.
she's all right. After I turn that movie on, she's all right. She just wanted to spend some time.
Yeah, it be like that, man.
And I
That's
can understand why us as women don't just say that. I don't know why we don't do that.
cause I don't know. I feel like sometimes y'all be wanting us to enjoy what we got going on, but at the same time, y'all also well, it depends. Cause sometimes I mean, it also depends on the
You don't want to
woman.
seem like you're selfish,
Yeah,
huh?
it's part of that. It's like you want to see your mate definitely enjoying themselves, but at the same time, I mean, you still need your love and affection too as well. So, and I feel like that's probably always gonna be like a little, like you got to just find a balance. You got to find what works for you, well, for y'all.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
true.
mean? Because sometimes you know that women sometimes they be wanting to see you doing what you doing because they know what you doing is cool and you know you ain't in no trouble or none of that. But then on the flip side too, you know, y'all are a little more emotional and more affectionate for the most part. So y'all still be needing that attention too as well. And I mean that's why it's our job to kind of start understanding the balance of it all too. Because I
I
You
mean
got
remember
to
when I
have balance,
we
huh?
need because we be needing our own decompressing states, and I know a lot of us the game be like our coping skill. You know what I mean?
man,
That's how we
God,
kind of
Right.
cope through a lot, and even though
see,
that's
but
our coping
listen,
Cause I
skill,
can get
it's
on the
like
game and yell at
yeah,
y'all. I can get
yeah,
on the
you know
game
what
and
I
yell at
mean?
y'all. I can't yell at my old lady. She gonna yell back. I ain't got
And
she
shit
she
go,
on
go
her.
yell back.
Feel bad, who you
So
yelling at?
nothing,
I
baby.
remember when I first got married.
Yeah,
So
because when my husband on the game, he don't even hear me talking. I could just be sitting over here, and baby, guess what happened to that? And he be like, I be like, baby, you listen to what I'm saying? What you say, baby? What you say? Can I didn't hear you? What you say?
we be gone, boy. We gotta multitask.
Yeah, that's really part of what it is. We gotta. It's the
When
balance.
he finished that section of his game, then he'd be like, now what was you saying? I'm not going to repeat myself now. You should have been listening when I told you what that.
He
Well, baby, you
is.
see me playing the game.
But then at the same time,
That
I
game
see
wasn't
you
playing to
as
me.
being
Then they got
Hey,
to
disrespectful.
go back.
listen, this goes for everybody. Listen, I can vouch for their husband. You can't pause the game, okay? We can't pause this shit. We can't. We
We
can get a break
can't.
here and there, but we in the middle of a game. We can't pause it. They don't let us. They don't let us
And now,
pause. That's why.
then you got to hear, oh, that's more important to me. This
Yep.
one, what I got to
Yeah.
say.
You want me to be okay?
No, this
It
game is
do.
not more important than you, babe. I just can't pause it.
Now, see, y'all teaching me how to be a better wife. Because I sure be mad at that doggone game. I ain't gonna lie, I be mad. What is it? No, on that, you on that game, ain't you? He be at work and then he be on the game, and then I call and I be just talking to tell him, and he be like, I be like, baby, did you listen? You on the game, ain't you? Yeah, I'm playing the game. Bye. You ain't listening.
Oh, and that bye. Oh, that fucked the game up for. We don't want to play no more. Like,
See,
You
my
like,
husband
damn, bro. As soon as I put this
like,
controller down, it's bad.
oh God, he was like, man, all right, I'm calling y'all back, man.
All right, y'all.
Understand? We call you back. We said five like 10 times before we call you back.
On the real.
Cause we be zoned out, bro. Cause
us as women have to look at that's their outlet.
Man, like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Everybody out selling drugs,
That's
killing
what's moving
people.
them. So that
You know
way
what I'm
you
saying?
don't have to worry
I
about
too,
them being out in the streets messing up. They at home soon. They cool. We gotta look at that too, though. I had to look at that myself. I gotta stop. I gotta stop accusing my husband of a lot of cheating and stuff. That's what I gotta stop doing. Cause I do that every day.
Ooh, next topic.
Ooh, next
Yeah, that's
topic.
probably right there. That's the one.
Okay, hold on. We got Bucks in here. Bucks just joined up, bro. Well, he been joined up. He was listening. Let him speak his piece, bro. Buku, hey Buku. Oh man, there
What's
you
up,
go.
my bro?
What's up with bro, man? I mean, you a little late. You tapping in, bro. We did our highs and our lows. So, I'm gonna ask you same thing every Thursday. It's always gonna be what's your high, positive or good for the week, and what's your low, something that was bad or situation you wasn't feeling, brother.
Yeah, let's see. My high, I'd probably be taking my son to play date with one of his school friends. They both all graduated. They all go to different schools, but yet they still keep being fans and shit. So that was a little high watching him run around, wrestle with the little nigga, shit like that. And the low for me is that sick niggas are sick niggas just keep just going around. They give it. Got my throat with me. Man, this is fuck with me like last week.
Okay.
It's been
Okay. You cutting in and out a little bit too, bro.
It sound like your internet is your low.
Yeah, you cutting in and out a little bit.
that internet sick.
Your Wi-Fi tripping.
Yo, Wi-Fi got what you got.
Your Wi-Fi got what you got.
I got all this shit on over here, man.
Oh,
Yeah, I got me on the phone.
Now, what problem was we shouldn't have hit?
I'm watching this shit. I'm on and I'm playing the game, nigga. What you want me to do? And I'm watching.
He's Superman right now.
What's up, man?
So I'm
What topic we shouldn't hit on?
Oh shit.
Goddamn.
Oh shit. Rebel has said it. Rebel, what you had just say should be the topic. You just said it, brother.
Oh, she said about.
He just said it.
About accusing people of cheating. That shit.
Yeah, that's it. That's the top. That's it right there.
Hey, only thing I'm gonna say about that, I'm gonna say one thing about that. I'm using back up, man. Us as men, we are kings. We are hunters and devourers. We should be able to have as many wives, as many girls as we want. That's just what I think.
I ain't talking to him. You gonna destroy many homes.
Y'all keep
Oh man.
You say that from your wife?
Buku in the garage, bro. You know he ain't saying that.
at least as many as you can take care of.
Shoot, I can
Well,
barely
baby, I guess you only gonna be having one wife because I'm taking everything. Ain't gonna be nothing left. Ain't gonna be a grind. Nope, you can't have that. No.
But I'm glad though, my girl, she ain't that choosy, you know, she's not that picky, she don't want everything. Man, only thing she wants is for us to have a table.
I'm really a great woman, but you cannot convince me that you take care of everything 100% for your husband. I cannot believe it.
I do.
There's too many things out there. Like I said, you're a great woman. I respect you, man. I'm not gonna argue with you.
No, my husband said no. And he ain't scared of me. Oh no, he ain't scared of me. No. Trust and believe me, he's not scared of me. He ain't scared to say what he feel. No, he tell the truth. If I wasn't handling my business, he'd say I wasn't handling my business as a woman. But a woman is handling every aspect that a man has that he needs.
Buku, give an
She
example.
really is. Huh?
Yeah, let's get an example, Buku.
Oh, give him an example, baby. I'm gonna let him give you an example.
No, Papa John. We asking Buku for an example.
example of not being able to take care of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take care of everything. Just go to give an example how I ain't ever take care of everything. So,
You gonna rub his feet when you want
I'm
when he
just
wants his feet rubbed.
ready in mind. I guarantee you, your husband's at work. He gets at least once a day. You're not there to take care of that.
he already said because I already sent money with him or his lunch with him. And made his
You
coffee
said
and his
what?
hair and his clothes lined and everything, his whole uniform and everything before he go to work. So I didn't take care of that.
No.
Okay,
I
keep
said
on. Give me another example.
no. What I said.
You
What
said
I'm saying.
if he
I'm
at
not saying.
work and he need to eat, I'm not there to cook for him, but he do got his food with him because I already did that.
I got you. What I'm saying, man, is what I'm saying. There's always time. There's always gonna be a time a man's gonna need you. Your husband's gonna need you, and you're not gonna be able to be right there. So being able to
So
be
how
there.
does that? So how do five
Give
wives
me an
handle
example.
that?
I just
Give
gave
me an
you one.
example
I
because
said
every
him
time
getting
you need me, I'm always there.
getting
So give me an example. I want to know
not
your
care.
example. Honestly, I just really
Means
want to
that
know that.
right?
Huh?
We can't
It's
hear you,
hard to
bro.
hear you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
why she trying to hear you. We all trying to hear you, bro. But you keep going in and out, bro.
It's his phone there, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, we hear you now. Go ahead, say it. We can hear you better now.
I was just saying at work, you can't satisfy all his needs when he at work.
You must have no mama neither.
Hey, you don't know Mama Dita.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Mama
Let's
Nita
say
said she
something.
gonna pull up.
Hey, let's say
Most every day. I'm in the con. No, you're right. I mean, I'm not every little detail of everything that
I'm
he
not
is.
saying that he's right for nothing. I'm just
But
saying,
honestly,
like I just,
him being take care of
uh,
it in any aspect, he's well taken care of. I don't skip a beat when it
But
comes
why,
to you.
but why should a man be baby like that? I don't understand that part.
It ain't about being baby. It's about being taken care of. I treat my
No,
husband
no,
like a
no, no,
king.
no, no. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like he's talking about like being take care of at work and all the other stuff. I'm saying like why do I guess we need more examples than just work. I guess what I'm trying to get at.
I take care of him when he at work. I take care of him when he at home. But I'm not gonna sit around and baby him because I ain't pampering nobody. That's a grown ass man.
Exactly.
And he gonna be a grown ass man. And I'm there. I don't sit up there and be in his, in his abstract like he can't be a man. This your house. That's what I tell him. You the HNIC up in here. What you say go. I wish you say something so we can go ahead and get in perspective. Because if I got to say something, ain't nobody gonna listen. But you say something, all hell gonna break loose. So that's what I'm saying. He is the HR and NIC up in here. I give him all his props on that. But yeah, I mean, as far as him, me babying him, I don't baby him. I just take care of him. But there's a lot of things that I try to baby him with, like, baby, you doing too much. Just sit down for a minute. And he like, no, I gotta get it done. So he don't listen to me no way. He do what he won't do. He's an independent person like that. And I can't get mad at that. That's just him. That's his nature. But I
Okay,
don't baby him. It's not
I
about
got
me cradle him. I don't cradle him or covet over him or even I give him his breathing room. Why don't you get out? Go home and do something with yourself. But he don't ever
okay,
gonna go get out.
okay. I got an example.
Go ahead, Coop.
Because
What's
he
your
still ain't nothing
example?
out there now.
Say a man is sick, right? And he's got a wife, and he's asking his wife to go to the store for him and do this and do that. Because at the same time, when y'all sick, y'all want us to go to the store, do this or do that. But when the roles is reversed and it's the men's turn to be sick, y'all don't want to do that. Why is that?
Well, I can't answer that for you. I'm gonna be honest with you because he can't get a splinter in his nail, and I won't take care of him. If one of my kids get a splinter, they grown. If they get a splinter in their hand, I'm gonna take care of it. If they come to me and ask me, Mama, I got you. That's just my
Yeah, I
nature.
don't
That's
think
why they
I
call
don't
me Mama
think I
Bear.
don't think that's a woman's thing. I think that's just probably a certain woman's thing.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's just
like
me.
my wife,
I'm nature like that.
yeah,
I'm gonna
she's
take
a
care of
nurturer.
anybody that's sick. I'm gonna take care of anybody that needs my help. If I can help you, I'm gonna help you by all means I can. So that's just with
But see,
anybody
like,
else because that's how I am.
and so
But
like you, so like
I
what
wouldn't
you
leave.
saying,
I would
like,
never leave my husband when he was sick and ailing. Never.
so
Not
like
never.
what you were saying, like is like vice versa to me, really. Because I'm a baby when I get sick.
Facts. I'm
I'm
a
barely,
big ass baby. You
I'm
better take
barely
care
get
of
sick.
me.
She a big baby too.
I do.
My back hurt. I want a massage right now.
They get to complaining about everything.
I
But
do.
you gotta comfort your spouse and be like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be there. I don't know why women don't do that. I don't know why they don't, because I can't answer that because I've never been that type of woman. I'm a nurturing person.
Shoot, you want me
I'm
to
a
rub
loving
your feet? I
grandmother,
want my feet rubbed too.
and I'd be like, how long you want me to rub your feet for? But I'm gonna do it.
You got 30 minutes.
That's about it. That's all you want to do about that. I'm watching the clock.
I'm watching the
If you, I'm gonna
clock.
get, I don't know. I don't know where that has to do a lot to. It has to do a lot to you, how you was raised, what you used to seeing, what you accustomed to. It has a lot to do with that. Because if a woman wasn't raised to take care of her husband or her household or her kids, she's not going to be that woman. And then some women have been raised to be like that, but they just choose a different path. It just all depends on the woman, actually. Because you got some women that just don't care. Oh, you better go down to the medical clinic, get you some cold meds or something. Go to the pharmacy. I don't know. I'm gonna go out. See you later. You know, but some women,
I wish you would.
it just depends on your woman. If your woman, you don't go take care of you, she gonna take care of you. But honestly, if your woman don't take care of you, if you ailing, you don't need that woman at all. Period. For sure.
Yeah, that's kind of like
Nah,
one of the
my
things
girl,
you
she
need to do.
good. I was just using an example. She take care of me. I take care of her. She rub my feet. I rub
I'm done.
hers.
Got something you want to say?
Oh yeah, go ahead, Papa John. Speak your
Yeah,
piece.
that's kind of like one of the things you should have figured out before you married her. You know, if she's going to be there, if she's that type of person that's going to be there, or, you know, she's the type of person that's not, you know, because they tell you who they are. And, you know, to be honest, you really don't know a person until you piss them off.
Mm,
Yeah.
or until they get drunk.
Huh?
I said, or until they get drunk.
No, that ain't not when they get drunk.
No.
You
When
don't
they
know
get
person when they get pissed off.
that's when they show you who they really are.
Make
Because they
you
say the drunk
emotional.
tell the truth, but that's a lie. A drunk don't tell the truth. A drunk can tell you anything they think you want to hear.
They show you a certain amount of the truth, but they don't tell it all.
They don't tell it all. No, they don't. But when they get mad, oh, you gonna see it.
Yeah, because when I get mad, I tell you. Whatever's on my head, I'm saying it.
Baby,
On the real.
Yeah. So, you know, you kind of have to, that's why you kind of have to take your time, you know, before you pop the question.
what that must mean.
And just make sure you sure. Make
Don't
sure
rush
that you're
into
right.
it. That's
Yeah,
what that
don't
means.
rush. Actually evaluate your situation. Evaluate maybe your options, what you got going on. Actually figure it out.
Because, yeah,
If your house is on
it's,
fire, you gonna rush out that?
yeah, if it's all about what you feel like you can live with and what you can't live with.
And you know what? This whole therapy section ties into our first topic.
It's all relationships, bro. Relationships. When is enough enough?
If your girl don't care about you, that's enough. If
Yeah.
she ain't
Make
gonna,
her
if
care.
she's not there to help, that's enough.
Make her care.
You can't make nobody do anything.
Yes, you can.
Rebel stupid. Yes, you
On a
can.
9 millimeter.
Something wrong with
Rebel,
Rebel.
rebel. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna tell you like this. You can sit and tell me to do something, but you ain't gonna tell me or you ain't gonna make me do it. Only person that can make somebody do somebody is that person.
Yeah,
What
at
if
the
I
end of the
convince
day.
you? Or what if I convince you to do it? Right? What
If
if
you
I make you
convince
fall
me
in
to do
love
it,
with
you
me so?
convinced me to
But
do it. You
what
didn't
if I
make me
make
do
you?
it.
What if I make you fall in love with me so much that you want to do it?
Hold on.
Hold on
Not
now.
like that. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about in a woman, in a wife and a husband sense. You saying that if she don't care about you, leave her alone. I said, make her care about you. And you said you can't make somebody do something. I said, what if you convince her that you love her so much? I mean, that convince her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I feel like she's supposed to love you on the natural though, or she's supposed to be willing to tend to your needs naturally though, bro. I don't feel like you should have to have.
But she don't love you when she first meets you either.
I
convinced her
disagree.
that
I
you
disagree.
convinced her.
I disagree, bro.
I believe in love at first sight.
I
I believe
disagree.
in it.
Only reason why I disagree because my situation is low key love on first sight, bro.
You already
I
did
fell in
that.
love with my old lady at first sight. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm following her around at work and everything.
Stalker? What? Nah. That's it. I think we done. We done. Y'all sound done.
That was a good session, man.
It was a good session. Yeah, it was
Hey,
a good session.
next week we gonna finish. We gonna do the
Accusations.
accusations. Yeah,
We could
that's
do
the next week.
that. We could do that. We could get some more intel on it and figure out some more things. And then, yeah, we could do that, bro. That sounds smooth. I think a lot of people want to talk about that anyway. And it sounds like a lot of people kind of got that going on. So we definitely could bring some light to that subject and shit go from there, man. Each one teach one, each one reach one.
Okay. Next week we should. I was gonna say next week we should talk about abortions.
Abortion. Abortion, bro?
Abortion.
I mean, we could do all that. We could mix it. We could combine the two and go more into it. We could do all that, bro.
Abortions.
Abortions. Think about it. Say you in a situation with a girl and you get her pregnant. She don't want the baby, but you want it. What you gonna do?
Consider the
Talk about it.
Consider the child in the environment that child will be growing up in.
Love you. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got packaged now.
Too much.
So next week topic we talking about assumptions.
Yeah, we're gonna
Right,
do assumptions of
I'll put it like this.
assumptions of cheating. We could tap into abortions. I mean, we kind of could continue on relationships. We kind of go into both. I mean, we could get more women perspective. We could get some more men perspective. We could go kind of more in depth with it a little bit more.
Let's say bad parenting, bad and good parenting.
Yeah, we could do parenting too, bro. We could
No,
do
what you should do, T, is do some do like series.
Oh yeah.
Like 1 month, you talk like specifically about relationships or love, sex, whatever, or whatever. They have like series and stuff like that, and post stats. People know when to tune in and stuff like that. But yeah,
That makes sense, bro.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
that makes sense, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, we could sidebar. I mean, all of us EDO, we could sidebar about other shit on the side too. We definitely could do that or whatever. I'm open minded to any and everything, as long as
We can
it's
also come up
positive
with,
and we building as a whole. I don't really.
we can also come up with topics in the EDL chat that we have too. We can sit and think about it.
Yeah, that's why I be trying to ask people or, tell people to reach out to me if they got any type of situation they may want to express or maybe want me to express it a different way or a different light, however it may go. I mean, like I said, bro, I just trying to make it so we all could build and heal with each other, bro. And it's not too much of that going on. Everybody will get together on some negative shit, but people don't really get together on some positive shit. So that's why I've been trying to, I don't know, change the field, really.
That's good.
Yes,
It
it
only
is.
takes
Good.
one person.
It really does.
good shit,
That's
T.
why I'm happy you did this, T.
Oh, Mendo, I appreciate y'all. Like, I really do, man, because, like I said, it was just an idea that, came to my mental. I'm like, damn, what I'm going to do, because my groups is over, and I'm like, shit, I gotta figure it out. And then
Yeah.
shit, it's by the looks of it, look like I figured it out. So I mean, as long as y'all make me happy, y'all, I take all the insight, I take all the knowledge, all the gems y'all be dropping. I mean, I actually take it, sit down, ponder it, and see how I could apply, shit that I could apply to my life. And if I can't, then I still got that information to give to somebody else that could potentially apply it, that they could apply it in their life. So for me, it's just, I don't know, it just comes full circle all the way around.
Yes, sir.
All right, conclusion.
Yeah,
In
conclusion,
life,
brother.
all you gotta do, keep on swimming.
Keep swimming.
Good swimming. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Keep
me.
on swimming.
Keep
Yeah,
swimming,
That's
just
all
keep
man.
right. I
swimming.
like that. That's a good ending. Keep on swimming.
All right, y'all. I tap back in with y'all, man. Therapy Thursday, every Thursday, man. Tune in. You feel me? Express yourself. Judgment free zone. Shout out to Twitch. You feel me? Shout out to Discord. And shit. Shout out to all my members that then pulled up and got to express themselves and be heard and shit. Most of all, shout out to God, man, for
Yes,
shit
sir.
Yep.
giving us guidance.
Thank you, Lord. Every day.
Good looking, T.
Mando,
All
Mando.
right, see.
Hello.
Shout